Okay, now that we're all smelling good. Hey, it's Heidi. Welcome to another video where we put to the test everything hair related. Today we're going to do a versus battle of the damage rewinders. Big names: OLAPLEX No. 3 Hair Perfector and K18 Molecular Repair Hair Mask. Applying both of these side by side, seeing how they perform, air drying both sides. I am no stranger to either of these brands. I have used OLAPLEX products longer, and my first OLAPLEX product ever was OLAPLEX No. 3. Currently $30 US. I think it used to be 28. It went up, but then again, what hasn't, right? 100 mils or 3.3 fluid ounces. K18. I have this huge one, 150 mils or 5 fluid ounces. My huge one is a professional presentation, but the one that is 50 mils, 1.7 fluid ounces, 75. Oh my god, for half the product of OLAPLEX. To be fair, the OLAPLEX routine has quite a bit of products, especially in the at-home routine. K18 has just 2 steps. Step 1 is only used by professionals, which I have tested out and reviewed for you guys. It's going to be linked. And then this one, which is the exact same product for at-home use or for professional use. If you want me to do the professional standalone treatments for both brands and do a side-by-side, let me know in the comments below. But for now, let's stick to this too. I do see them as comparable at-home treatments for both brands, and they were also the first product launches in both cases as well. Both of these products are meant to revert damage or prevent damage done to your hair by processing or heat styling. Although we're not going to be testing that out today, these two products can be used together. They're not mutually exclusive. Let's start with OLAPLEX No. 3. I am a heavy hair care user and styling product user. I clarified, towel dried hair. It's just slightly damp, and I'm going to apply a generous amount. You can use OLAPLEX No. 3 at home once or twice a week. That's per the instructions. Contrary to popular belief, this is not a protein treatment, so there is no risk of a protein overload. And the absolute minimum amount of time you have to leave OLAPLEX No. 3 on your hair is 10 minutes. But it is actually highly recommended that you leave it longer, as long as you want. I've done the OLAPLEX bun and go about my entire day when I've had some kind of damage crisis, which happens more often than not. The trick is to keep it alive by spritzing a little bit of water, because when OLAPLEX dries, it stops working. So I'm gonna wash my hands and I'll be right back. So as you can see, the side where we're going to apply K18 is a little bit drier. Comes with a pump. I really think that OLAPLEX No. 3 should come with a pump as well, just like the one they have for OLAPLEX No. 8. But back to K18, you only need to start with 1 pump, and that is that. Then you rub the product to activate the peptide. You see how that kind of becomes a little bit foamy? Oof, look at that. That reacted completely different than when I did the exact same thing with OLAPLEX No. 3. Okay, so I'm just gonna spread this evenly in each section. It says to add more pumps of product as needed. A little bit slippery now. Activate the product. So as you can see, one of the differences in application is that you may apply OLAPLEX as a pre-shampoo treatment if your hair does not have buildup, but in the case of K18, it is always required that you shampoo first. And it's really important that you do not condition, because this is going to replace the step of the conditioner, but it is not a conditioner. Another important difference is the leave-in time. In the case of K18, the product has to be on your hair for 4 minutes, and you cannot do anything at all to your hair for those entire 4 minutes. After which, you don't need to rinse. I think what really makes the product different is that it is a leave-in hair mask. So it's not so much a leave-in time, it's an activation time. Those 4 minutes need to go by, after which you don't need to do anything else but style your hair. As far as frequency goes, if you're just starting out, you have to use it 6 times in a row, so the first 6 washes, And after that, it's okay to use it every 3 to 4 washes just for maintenance purposes. Another difference, when it comes to OLAPLEX number 3, not only rinse, but shampoo it off the hair. Rinse, and for best results, shampoo with OLAPLEX number 4 and condition with OLAPLEX number 5. So you see, even though this one is more expensive, of course, here it is suggesting you use even more products and steps. $30 each step, it all very, very quickly adds up. And of course, this is a way faster treatment. So if you have a hectic life, where are you going to go? Probably in this direction, right? 4 minutes have gone by. K18 is already done and it's ready to style. Whereas we still have a little bit more time left with OLAPLEX number 3. Even though we applied before, we still have a couple more minutes until we have the minimum leaving time for OLAPLEX number 3. So if I wanted to, especially because K18 says that you can style as usual and that it will protect from thermal styling, I could just go ahead and blow dry my hair. Since we still have a bunch of things to do with OLAPLEX number 3 on this side, we're gonna let it air dry. In fact, you know what? We are going to go for both results. First air dried and then we're going to blow dry so that you get to see both, because some of us are more addicted to the blow dry than others. When I air dry my hair, at the very least, I want to help shape the hair in some way. And I'm gonna disappear. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna go ahead and shampoo OLAPLEX number 3 off my hair using OLAPLEX number 4 Bond Maintenance shampoo. And following that, I'm going to condition using OLAPLEX number 5, which I think I left in my bathroom. So I'll be right back with my hair fully rinsed so that we can start the air drying process on the OLAPLEX side as well. All right, so this side was rinsed, shampooed with OLAPLEX number 4, and then conditioned with OLAPLEX number 5. So now we're talking about $90 US. 30 times 3. Now, granted, when OLAPLEX number 3 was first launched, it was launched way before the shampoo and conditioner. I used to use my own shampoo and conditioner at the time, and I still experimented great results with OLAPLEX number 3. You do not necessarily absolutely need to buy these two, although they are good products. I always say that OLAPLEX number 3 is my favorite, and in my opinion, the one and only OLAPLEX product you actually 100% need. And I love them all. Like, I have the full at-home routine, but if I had to buy just one, this is the one. So of course, this side is a lot closer to being fully air dried, and this side is still pretty much wet because we just rinsed and shampooed and conditioned. We are going to wait till they're both fully air dried, and then we may blow dry as well. Now let's talk a little bit about the ingredients and the formulation. They actually seem to be quite different. I'm going to enter right here, right now, side by side, the ingredients of both products. What I mentioned earlier in the video, that some celebrity hairstylists and some celebrities have mentioned they use both of these, and not even in different days, together as different steps in one routine. And that is certainly something I'm very, very interested in trying later on. If you're interested, also let me know in the comments below. Okay, and now I'm puzzled and I don't really know what to say. I'm actually really surprised at how much frizz there is on this side today. I'm not really sure why. This is all very interesting to me. The K18 side looks a lot less frizzy than the OLAPLEX number 3 side. This side looks a little bit more voluminous. Actually, now that I think about it, these results do make sense, because on the K18 side, I have product still and it is weighing the hair down. So of course it's going to tame the mane more than a side that doesn't contain any styling product. Let us not forget you are supposed to follow with OLAPLEX number 6 and number 7. Clearly for this video we didn't do that, so that could explain things. Here's maybe an unpopular opinion about OLAPLEX number 3. It gives you the most amazing curl pattern when you just leave it on your hair. But following the instructions for both, I'm looking at K18 with better eyes. Feels very soft considering there was zero conditioner, and it was super fast, incredibly expensive, but very, very fast. We used 3 OLAPLEX products, mainly OLAPLEX number 3, and just left it on for the minimum amount of time, and we got these results. This is where we're at. So with these results in mind, I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm going to start using K18 more often. When I do not rinse out OLAPLEX number 3, it looks so good, and I think it would be even more comparable to K18 from what I remember from when I've done that. It gives me really defined waves. So what do you think? Which side won? So let's go ahead and style my hair as usual. I'm going to use my new hair dryer, the Shark Flex Styler, the smoothing tool that is the paddle brush, and we're gonna see how that looks. Alright, so I gave it a few passes of the smoothing tool on both sides, and yeah, I still like a little bit more this side. Here you can see that air dried results and blow dried results are not that different, even if an amazing hair dryer is involved. Because it still has the mask on, it just feels sleeker, even maybe a little bit thicker. Whereas this side feels more voluminous, a little bit frizzier. You see, this side is clearly smoother, and this side feels more like lightweight. Those are the differences I see. I mean, I think we all can agree that it's obscenely expensive, but it's just a one-step process. So, you know, it is saving you time and money in other ways. I must be absolutely honest with you guys and tell you that OLAPLEX number 3 absolutely saved my hair back in the day, but I'm not blind as far as styling and appearance go. I like this more weighed down look. It just feels more of those multi-purpose products. It's like, I will help you with damage and I will help you with styling, and you don't really need to do a lot. So anyways, that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this video helpful. Which side do you think won? And I will catch up with you all once again on my next one.